What up, everybody? Welcome to today's episode of The Rundown. I am your host, baby, G, aka Glitz, and today we're going to be talking about another BR game. And I know what everybody's thinking. I'm done with BRs. I'm tired of BRs. I got BR fatigue, baby. I know we got PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, we got Fortnite, and then to top it off, Black Ops 4 is having their own, BR mode called Blackout. But guys, this game is offering something new, something different. Fingers crossed. This game is called Fear the Wolves, baby, and this is made by Focus Home Interactive and former S.T.A.L.K.E.R veterans at Vostok Games. Okay, to give you a little synopsis or a Costco sample, if you will, you and 99 other players will drop into an abandoned, just decrepit, broken down, good for nothing, radioactive Chernobyl and battle out to be the last man or woman standing. The catch is you're not the only one doing the hunting. There are mutated wolves and a number of other hostile elements such as organic spreading radiation pockets and unexplained anomalies. I think that is so cool. So instead of just like, your traditional BR where you drop in, you're like, all I gotta worry about are these other players. No, you got PvE elements and PvP elements meshed and mixed into one beautiful pot. All right, so you got to worry about these wolves, kind of stalking you. All right, so it's gonna be really interesting to see how many people get picked off about these wolves, and you'll be able to use these wolves against other players. All right, so for weaponry, abandoned weaponry will be scattered around the map, but the most powerful weaponry will be acquired from airdrops, caches, and radioactive areas. So I think that aspect of the game where you kind of have like, I would say your pickaxes, maybe some crowbars, maybe some bats with some nails in it, kind of scattered about the map. But if you want to get down and dirty and serious, maybe get some weaponry, maybe get some firepower with you, you kind of have to venture into these radioactive nooks and crannies. But to do that, you need protective gear. All right, you need to have a hazmat suit or a gas mask or both. This protective gear is going to have a huge impact on the end game of each map, because earlier in each match the radiation is not that bad. You can kind of shrug it off, take a little damage, keep going. But as you get towards the end, these ever encroaching clouds of radiation are going to get worse and worse and worse. And the devs say the cool part about this, these are going to be organically spawned, kind of like what PlayerUnknown's Battleground in Fortnite, how they have the storm or the circle kind of clamps down on one part of the map, and it's always different on each match. That part I love about this. It's gonna be really cool to see how players kind of pick up their gas mask or hazmat suit, maybe put it on and take it off. It all depends on how the inventory system works. It's also going to be really cool to see players hunt down other players just for that hazmat or gas mask. Now you might be sitting here and be like, I got my notepad, I got A, B, and C, I got my game plan, I know what's hunting me, I got the wolves, I know about the radioactive fields, I know about the loot, I'm ready to go. But how do I get the W? How do I secure a win? To emerge victorious, players will have to make a mad dash for the only hope of extraction, which is a helicopter in this case. But be wary, it only has room for one, and the location of extraction zones will vary game to game. It'll never be the same, forcing players to adapt and learn the lay of the land. Another option is eliminating all other players, wiping them off the face of the earth. That's option 2. Now the game changer that's going to flip this BR on his head is that the devs promise a very immersive, just rich environment with dynamic weather and night and day cycles, which is very similar to the S.T.A.L.K.E.R series. And I love that. I've always wanted a BR with a day and night cycles. Now granted, in each BR they're gonna have the day and night cycles sped up. We don't know how fast, but it's gonna be really cool to see how people use the night and day in their play styles and their strategies. Now I do have a couple questions to kind of project to the devs. Will the inventory system mirror the same system as S.T.A.L.K.E.R, where more items you have, you become more encumbered and it kind of weighs you down and affects your speed? Another question I guarantee everybody has on their mind is loot boxes. Loot boxes, loot boxes, loot boxes. Will they have loot boxes? Personally, I don't mind them. Some people hate them. All right. Now the question is, will we have to pay for them? Now, if you sit here and be like, you know what, this is actually my cup of tea. I'm digging this. I'm liking these features. You can actually sign up for the closed alpha, which I will supply the link down below. On top of that, this game's due to launch this summer 2018 in early access. Okay, so keep your eyes and your ears open. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of The Rundown featuring the one and only Fear the Wolves. So make sure to like, subscribe, comment down below, and I will see you guys in the next edition of The Rundown. This is your boy G, aka Glitz. You guys have a great day. Peace.